Yo,
What it
yo,
do?
Stevie, what's up, my brother?
Oh, he cracked. What's
Man, I
going on?
love you, man.
Let me get out the sun, man. Shit. What's happening?
Hey, yo, Layzie, man, this is the big show. I just had Napoleon the Outlaws. Now I got Layzie Bone from Bone Thugs in Harmony. This
Yeah,
shit out of control right now.
I'm watching, man. I see you turning up over there, man.
You know, I just try to make the best. You know, man, we started together. You know, I got to make something out of nothing.
Hey, we still having good times, right?
Oh, no, good times, good
Good
times.
time.
Yo, Layzie, let me tell you something. People don't know, but Bone Thugs and Harmony and TS, we family. We locked in for life. We share bond. I started at Relativity Records with you guys. You guys was there with me. And so when it came to Bone Thugs selling 30 million, 50 million records, the only way to get in touch with Bone Thugs if you was from New York was through Fat Joe.
Absolutely.
And it's crazy, right, Layzie, because with the song with you and Biggie, with y'all and Biggie, Biggie knew he was smart and he worked me. He was like, yo, Joe, you gotta get your homies, the Bone Thugs. And I was like, all right, no problem. Those are my peoples, and Biggie's #1 and y'all #1. And I went to y'all and y'all was like, yo, Joe, we cool with Pop.
Right.
And I was like, yo, it's hip hop, you know, y'all got the record with Biggie, but you know, y'all should do this record with I mean, y'all got the record with Pac, but y'all should do this record with Biggie. And thank God we made it happen. Y'all showed up, and it's Bone and Biggie,
Right.
Bone and Biggie, Bone and Biggie, but not let's
Rod,
ride,
hey.
let's ride. He hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo.
That was that plug, though. You know, you was the plug, man. Steve Lobel, man. You know, in the beginning,
He's still a plug.
New York was a hard cookie to crack back then. You know what I'm saying? Who was y'all, boy? Y'all was rough, boy. Them crowds out there. But when they found out the Care Squad was fucking with niggas, gates went open. You know what I'm saying? Big Pun was my big nigga. You know, R.I.P.
I remember I found out the day we found out that Pun died, you was with me.
I sure was.
No, you was really with me. So you was with me. So God forbid everybody, if you listening, you know when a family member dies, you in shock. And then so they in the hospital, they passed away, but then you all go home. We don't know what we doing. We know we got to get a funeral going. Like, damn, it's crazy. Layzie Bone was standing right by my side that whole time when I was going through that process. And I was young too. So if Pun died in his 20s, I was only 20-something too. So, but I always, you know, even though we family, but I always appreciated you for that because you was with us through possibly my roughest moment in my life. You know what I mean? You know, what was it like for you being there? Like,
I mean, you know, but you know, so let's go back to Miami though. When you did that video.
Envy, I did Envy, and y'all was in the video. Y'all came down for me.
Right, we came down. Steve Lobel was like, my man doing this thing. Y'all need to come on down, show him some support. You put Ken Dog in his first video. You know what I'm saying? So from that point on, you know what I mean? Because we neither one of us, we ain't blow. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't there yet. We was trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? So I took that to heart. Like, man, this nigga put niggas in his video. You helped me, that helped me put more Thug on with Relativity. You know what I'm saying? And then I met Pun. And then, you know, we did shows together. We traveled in caravans and shit and all this shit together. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, at that time, like, y'all niggas was my brothers, man. But that shit blew my mind. Like, I remember the last time I seen y'all in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was we was in some hotel. You know, we was wild boys. You know what I mean? Real wild boys. But Yeah, man, and that was the last time, and I remember you was scolding Pun about his eating habits and shit like that. And he was mad at me. It was like, but it was a brother mad, like trying to tell me like we gotta do this, you have your health and all this. And so when the shit happened, I knew how much you cared, how much you was concerned. You know what I'm saying? I knew that was your little bro. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was your brother, Steve Lobel. You know, I was with Steve every day of my life at that time. You know what I'm saying? So Steve was back and forth. Terror Squad. Uh,
He was
everybody,
Bone Thugs. He
you
was Stevie Bone, and he was White Boy Steve from the Terror Squad.
know what I'm
He
saying?
wore many hats.
Yeah, man. I mean it's just that's a memory in my life, man, that I always cherish, man. To be at that to be at his funeral, man, to be there by your side, cause I was so still starstruck at that time. It was like I couldn't believe I was that goddamn close into what was going on because his impact was it was so big to see Brooklyn and all that, man, the way it was. Like I never seen nothing like that. And for me to be right there with you, man, I'm still in awe of all that. That's why to this day, man, you my big brother, man. You know how we do.
I love you for life. And so I remember one time, right? And this is gonna be a funny story, but I remember one time I'm with you, and we in Cleveland, and and you was East 1999, right? So everything was East Cleveland. And one day I was chilling with you, and I was like, "Yo, what's in West Cleveland?"
Right.
And you said, "Oh, they Puerto Rican guys over there."
Right.
I said, Layzie, you know I'm Puerto Rican? And you was like, yo, Joe, you know, I ain't really know that like that. I was like, yo, Layzie, I'm Puerto Rican. And I
Yeah.
remember me and you went over there, and you had a boy over there. You was like, yo, my boy, I think his name was Weezy. You had a boy from West Cleveland that you
His
went to
name
school.
Will.
Huh?
Will.
His
That
name was Will. And
yeah,
you said, let's go see my man Will.
I
And we
would
went over there, and people came out like they every Puerto Rican family from the whole West Cleveland came out. I was like, yo, both dogs, in fact, Joe out here, this shit is crazy.
right.
And
So
that's one of the dopest experiences in my life, because we went over there, we went to see your man, and we hung out with them on West Cleveland that day. And another thing is, so your style was so ahead of its time. How do you feel now that it's like the norm? Like, you know what I mean? When you came out, you know, you had to be smart to catch the flows and all that. And next thing you know, Mariah Carey is doing the shit on R&B songs.
right.
Everybody ran with it. Like your shit is the blueprint for that style of hip, them flows.
Right.
How did y'all come up with that?
I mean, well, first of all, man, I feel like this. You know, everybody nowadays it's about the culture. Let's protect the culture. The culture the culture of hip hop. First of all, I'm a hip hop baby from the beginning, early '80s. You know what I mean? Double Dutch bus and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? So to know that a contribution that was made from me and my niggas that changed the game of the culture that we love so much, although it ain't widely recognized as Bone changed the culture, preserve the culture, push the culture forward, is still to know that to be a father in some type of, you know, how you forefather for Puerto Ricans, for the Spanish, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what we did for the style, the rappiness, the flows, the melodies and all that shit. Like to be part of something that'll never change, it'll never go away, for something that I loved so long before I got into it. That shit is amazing. But to answer your question of how did we come up with it, you gotta think we came up 82, 83. New Edition was out. We was singing. Parents was on the Temptations, you know what I'm saying? So when we around that barrel talking about East 99 is where you find me slinging that yay yo. You know what I'm saying? We was doing that was around the barrel, really harmonizing, but on some doo-wop shit, like the Temptations, like the Ohio Players and all that type shit. So when rap really took off in like 84, 85, because they really wasn't playing rap on the radio until like 86 in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like when they started playing the shit on the radio every Saturday, you know what I'm saying? Like every Saturday we could hear rap music. So we have our tape recorder set, and then all of a sudden it was soft to be a singer. You know what I'm saying? So we with that soft shit, nigga, we had LL Cool J talking about he back and you know what I'm saying? I wanna be like that. You know what I mean? I thought I was LL Cool J at one point in time.
I still think I'm LL.
Me too, man. That boy, the ladies love Cool J, don't they?
Love Cool J, man. They love it.
When that happened, by the time I was in high school, we had been rapping together so long. Flesh being my brother, Wish being my cousin, me and Crazy Bone clicked together in the 7th grade. When Busy came along with that falsetto, it was like the group was set. And you know what I mean? The singing automatically blend because you know when you rapping with your homies and you know it's verses and shit, you gonna say last words and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You gonna catch on, you gonna blend in, you gonna add with him. Once we start ad-libbing and all that shit start sounding like the Temptations and shit. It was like we didn't know that was style. We didn't know we was singing, rapping, and all that shit. We just wanted to put as many syllables, as many words in one bar as we possibly could. Cause we had heard the Foot Nickens and all them motherfuckers. Dr. Bex was out with the bump, stick of the bump, bump. All that shit influenced us. You know what I'm saying? So the music, the melody along with it, because that's what we grew up to all our lives. So the harmony came along and we met easy. We straight wanted to be gangster. He was like, nah, man, y'all need to sing that one song, man. He like, nigga, we ain't singing. We got the hard shit we trying to kick to you. He like, I'm telling you what I hear, man. And then that's when we came with the Thugs and Harmony shit. Because we was Bone Enterprise.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. That's amazing how you broke it down right now because I never even thought of it like that. Where you guys was almost like a doo-wop group and y'all had the fourth. That's crazy. I never even thought of it like that, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it was just groundbreaking, and for me to see y'all taking off, because y'all took off before me on another level, and I would go on tour with y'all, and the stadium looked like it was going to break. Like it was jumping up and down so much.
Man.
It felt like it was going to break. And you know, how's Busy Bone doing?
Busy Bone good, man. You know Busy Bone. Busy Bone.
I know him well. That's why I'm asking you. I ain't asking you about Wish. I ain't asking you about everybody. How's Busy doing?
He good, man. He enjoying his marriage, you know what I'm saying? He got a great partnership with his girl. You know what I'm saying? He got a little cooking show he doing on his podcast and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Be good, man. Be in a good state of mind.
So he good. He ain't.
Once upon a time, you know what I mean, he had to find his way back home. But he did that. Grown man Busy. The nigga look good. He healthy. He vegan. You know what I'm saying? So it's all praise the Lord, man. All 5 still alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. God bless, man. And we want to keep y'all alive, man, because you guys are monumental to hip hop. You know, you did create a style. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. You are the blueprint to it. And the fact that you guys are probably the only guys who made a song with Biggie and a song with Pac. Like, who else got that? I don't think nobody else got that, huh?
Nope, nobody, man. Shit. And Big Pun, I think he debuted on Flesh's first solo album.
Yeah, he worked on Flesh's shit too.
My nigga,
Man, yo, that was like Flesh. Man, he got locked up early, right? He couldn't really get the feel that.
right. He couldn't shake it, man. Once they put that target on him, it was like every goddamn week. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to label him chemically imbalanced and all this type of shit, but the nigga was just extra smart and wouldn't take no shit from the police on some Tupac shit though. You know, nigga know his rights. But once they target him, cause we blew up so fast, and then the nigga fast with him and wits about himself. So every time a nigga pulled out the driveway, he gonna be strapped. You know what I'm saying? They was harassing him. And for like from Thuggish Ruggish Bone all the way up to all the way up to Art of War. When that album came out, that was like 88,
I
89.
remember when he came home. He did like 10 years, right?
Yeah, he did. He did a whole 10 ball. They gave him 19. You know what I'm saying? But he did that shit like a soldier, man. Cause
I remember we used to pray for him every show. That's one thing you guys always pray before every show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, we always say the prayer for Flesh.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? And for him to get back home, you know, he's a day one bone, man. And this Corona thing, where you at, Cleveland?
Now I'm in SoCal, Southern California, man.
Yeah.
Soaking up the sun right now. They still got it lightweight locked down. You know what I mean? There's a lot of activity going on out here with the marches and all that type shit, but they trying to keep it locked down as much as they possibly can. But yeah, that COVID, that hit a nigga hard, man. That pandemic.
Yeah, I lost a lot of friends with that COVID, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm scared. I'm still watching. I see all the protests and I support them and my heart is with them. But I'm wondering if in like 2 weeks it's going to like go all the way up and be like, yo, because everybody's outside with it.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, they say the heat kill germs and shit. So when it get cold again, that shit gonna start floating again. I hope everybody educating themselves, because it ain't no joke, man. That's an airborne, man-made airborne situation. So, you know, I always been on my anti-government, the way they treat us type vibe. You know what I mean? My music been saying all our lives, we need to change the world, and murder on the government, shame on these motherfuckers, all that shit, you know?
What's your favorite Bone Thug song? Your favorite?
That's some gangster shit right there, man. I like shit like Body Rot and Everyday Thing and Old Murder, that hard shit, you know what I'm saying? But right now, if I put out a new Bone song that the world know, it would be Change the World. Cause it's all fucked up out here right now.
Yeah, that's about right. You know, mine's will always be, it's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up.
Party. Hey, crack
Yeah,
that.
that's always, that shit come on. It's like Yo, Steve, I love you, my brother, man. Thanks for coming on with me, man. Say what's up to Crazy, everybody out there. Let them know I love them. Shout out to Steve Lobel for making this happen. I love you, Layzie, and I'll see you soon, all right?
All right, man. Hey, look, I got a new record coming out July 3rd. It's called Wanted, Dead or Alive. It's going to be available everywhere. So I'm going to send you some music, man.
Tell Steve to send it to me so I can post it.
Yes, sir. I got you, man. I love you, Joe. Tell the family
I
I
love you
said.
too much, my brother. Thank you.
All right, bro.